Hey folks, I hope everything is good. I got a couple of phone calls for you. Unfortunately, my voice has been acting up. It's that type of year, that time of year. Anyway, type time, whatever. So my voice is going to be a little messed up in these, but I figured I'd still put it out because I'm dealing with the clowns at the circus. Here we go, let's get it.
Yes, hello.
Hi, my name is John, and I'm calling you from Generic Healthcare. How are you doing today?
I'm okay, but could you please speak up? I got a little bit of a hearing issue. I'll put my phone up high. Go ahead, sir.
This is John, and I'm calling you from Generic Healthcare. How are you doing, sir?
Your name is John, and you're calling me from healthcare. I'm okay.
Great, sir. That's really good to hear from you. The reason of my call is to inform you that you are eligible to receive a saliva swab test.
I'm eligible to receive a test. Well, what kind of a test is it?
To receive a saliva swab test.
What is a saliva test? What is that?
Okay. Basically, as we all know, in future, we get prone to health conditions like cancer, dementia, or any viral bacteria. So this saliva swab test will help us to detect or determine whether which of the health conditions we are diagnosed with.
Well, now, before we go any further, does that mean that I would have to stick something in my rectum or something like that? Because I don't want to do that.
No, sir. You will be receiving a kit. Okay. You have to swab the saliva and mail us back.
Well, where do I put that thing? I don't want to put it in my eardrum or nothing. I don't want to put it there. What do you do with this test?
You have to swab the saliva and you have to mail us back. And after we receive the package, our doctors will examine the saliva and we will tell you the report. I do understand, sir, but you might be healthy now, but what if in future there are conditions and there are some times where generation to generation.
Well, how do I spit my saliva and send it back? Won't I be arrested by the mail people? Isn't that illegal to spit in a letter and throw it back?
Yes, so that's why we are here. We are calling you from Generic Healthcare and it's all legal. There's nothing wrong in it and it's a legal thing. It's the procedure of a healthcare, sir.
Now I got a question also. When they get my saliva, won't they have my DNA? How do I know they won't try and duplicate my DNA and give it to one of the aliens? Because I know the aliens are very active now. How do I know the aliens are not going to get my DNA? I'm scared of the aliens. They might reproduce me and turn me into one of them, what do they call them? Clone me. They could clone me now because they got my DNA. Isn't that true?
No, sir. You are totally taking it in the wrong way. We rest assured all your information and everything are confidential, okay?
But the aliens got ways of getting it. They could come into the office and use one of them ray guns and get the information. They could zap it or something. They could get it. I get nervous that they're gonna have my DNA. They could clone me. I'm afraid of the aliens cloning me.
No, your saliva, which will be mailing us back to the package, will be kept safely with us, okay? And it's confidential. No one will ever get to know.
Yeah, but what about the aliens? The aliens could get it. They could open up the box with that ray gun, and then they could get it, and they'll be probing people with my DNA. Or what happens if they want to set me up for a murder? And they could say, oh, you murdered somebody, and they plant my DNA on the body. Then they'll come and arrest me. What do I do then? They'll have my DNA.
We have all the information with us. So please be rest assured, no aliens is going to come and take over your DNA.
Well, what about if someone's murdered? Let's say someone's murdered, and they need a suspect, and they do a DNA test, and the people that got my DNA put it all over the body. Then they come and lock me up. What am I going to do about that?
No one is going to come and lock you up.
Well, if they got my DNA, they could put it on the body. How do I know I'm not being set up for a murder? You know, you could kill somebody and take my DNA after I mail it to you and you put it on the body. How am I going to explain what my DNA is doing on a dead body?
So, please calm down right now. Please calm down. I totally understand your point of view, but I would request you to please calm down right now and listen up to me, okay? I totally agree to your point, and that's not at all possible, because I am assuring you, in New York, there are many of our clients, many of our patients, those who have taken the saliva swab test, okay? And also, talking about aliens do not exist, though, okay?
Oh, they're around. I see them. I know. I got aluminum foil all over my windows so they can't penetrate me. I saw one the other day. It was a big, about 3 feet tall, with big. It was all gray, and he had giant eyes. And I seen the green lights. They were probing, trying to get into my bedroom, but I got it all covered with aluminum foil so their light can't come through. But they were trying. I think that this might be a plot. They're trying to get our DNA to clone us. You understand?
Not at all. I understand, sir, and this is not at all possible. I am telling you, there are many of the patients who have did the saliva swab test and they have received their report. And once the test is done, you do not have to worry, sir. Please be rest assured. I am telling you from my.
I know a person that one day they were in their house and the FBI came and knocked on the door. And they said, "We want to talk to you." And the man said, "What's it about?" His name was Bob Wire. And they said, "What's this?" He said, "What's this about?" And they said, "We found your DNA on a body, and now you're coming with us."
Yeah.
And he said, he said, "Well, where was the body found?" And they told him the body was found in Bengali. He goes, "Bengali? I think that's in India." And he told them, "I never been to India." And the FBI said, "We don't care. Your DNA is on the body, and now you're under arrest, and we're gonna expedite you to India." And they sent him to an Indian prison. He never even went to India, but they had his DNA. You see what I mean?
There's a lot of movies, a lot of.
No. This was real. His name was Bob Wire. He was a friend of mine, and they sent him to prison somewhere in India.
Okay. No one's going nowhere. No one's sending you to prison, all right? No one's going nowhere. So please be calm down.
Well, how did they get him? They got him and they sent him to an Indian prison. His DNA was all over the body. Something about the guy was driving a rickshaw, and they said that he killed him in the back of the rickshaw, and his DNA was all over the driver of the rickshaw. So how would that happen? He never was in India. And then he told me about a year ago, he sent in some kind of a test, some swab test or something, and he thinks that's how they got his DNA. And now he's in a prison in India. Well, the good news about it is he's learning how to speak Hindi. He even wrote me a letter with some of the words he's learning. Let me see what Rundi. He told me Rundi was a word. He told me that was a lady of the night. And he told me a bad word, Terry Mackie Chute. That was another bad one. Gandu, he said there's a lot of Gandus in prison with him. But, there's a lot of these issues. I'm very afraid of giving out my DNA.
I guess we are going off track. And I am your shooting star. My name is John, and I'm telling you.
Yeah, well, I got to think about it. I got to go now. I don't want to take a trip to India. But thank you for the information. Have a nice day. Take care. Yes, hello?
Hi, my name is Hazel. How are you doing today?
I'm hanging in there, Hazel. I'm pretty cold. It's pretty cold out, and I'm okay. I'm doing the best I can,
Sir, this is about your electric bill.
Okay, well, what about it?
Sir, we are going to give you 35% discounts and $100 refunds on your electric bill for the next upcoming 1 year. That sound good to you?
Oh, yeah. You're going to send me $100 also? Wow. That's a
Yes,
lot.
sir. As
I
you have
feel
been
lucky.
overcharged from the last couple of months, you are paying some extra charges. That's the reason we are
Oh,
you.
you know, I knew the bill was going higher, and I thought they were playing games with me. Oh, this is good. Okay, well, is there anything else you need, or do I just wait to get the check in the mail, or what do I do now?
So, sir, we are going to give you your money back into your checking account. So, do you have any checking account?
Well, yeah, I have a checking account. You just said you're going to put it in my checking account, right?
Yeah, can you please just go and grab any checkbook I can hold on?
Oh, you want me to confirm my check number, my routing number, and all that?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, you know what I want to do? I want you to go on GB Road, you fucking Rundy, and go charge someone like you've been doing, you fucking Rundy whore. You fucking cunt. Go do that. Fuck you. Oh, she hung up. Man, my
Can you imagine that elderly people fall for that and they give out their routing number and account number? Shameful. Really bad.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
This is Madison from Seniors Care Insurance. How are you doing today?
I'm okay.
The reason for my call today is to let you know about some important updates regarding your Medicare benefits. We are helping people just like you to review their Medicare options and make sure they are getting all the benefits they are entitled to. I believe you have Part A and B of Medicare, right?
Oh, yes, I have that. A and B, yes. I do have that particular one, yes.
Do you make your own healthcare decisions?
Yes, I do. Yes.
That's it from my side. I'm going to transfer this call to my senior agent, who's going to assist you further. Thanks.
Okay, your side can transfer me. Okay.
Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line and you'll be transferred to the next available agent.
Okay. Oh, hello. I was holding on for quite a long time. I didn't know what to do. I almost hung up.
Yes, ma'am, your call is transferred over to me regarding Medicare additional benefits, and we're here to help you get Flex Card, food card up to 50% discount on the groceries, over-the-counter items, and many more like this at no cost to you. So just to see if you qualify, with all due respect, how old are you?
I'm 75 years old. But what is a Bex?
75.
What is a Bex card? I don't know. I've never heard of that.
Yes, ma'am. A Flex Card, like a debit card or full of money, which you can use to buy groceries items. Can you hear me?
You mean I get a card now from the government, and I could go to the grocery store and buy different provisions?
Yes, ma'am. Fresh foods, starting like toothpaste.
I haven't had a piece of chicken or hamburger in about 2 years now, because I just can't afford it. It's so expensive, you know. I remember what I remember what it tastes like. A hamburger. I remember that, and I would put ketchup and pickles on it, and lots of onions. And I remember I would make chicken dishes, and it's just so expensive. I couldn't get the meat or chicken, and now the government's giving me a card to buy the chicken and the meat. Is that for anything in the supermarket, or just the meat and chicken?
No, ma'am. Just the grocery item.
Oh, okay. So now let me think. And I can go grocery shopping again. Well, the first thing I'm going to get is I'm going to get like a package of meat. I'm going to make hamburgers. and then I'll have that one day, and then I'll wait a day or two and I'll get some chicken. Now I can make chicken different ways. I'll make it in the oven, and then I'll make baked chicken in the oven, of course, and then
How old are you?
yeah, at 75, and then I can make fried chicken, chicken salad. I can have that, and then I can make a chicken with mashed potatoes. Chicken biryani is nice. It's a nice spicy dish. I used to do a lot of cooking it, when I could afford to get the meat. But now I'm so happy I could buy chicken and meat again, Aw, I'm gonna give you recipes.
Great health insurance. How are you today?
John, I haven't heard from you in many years. How are you doing, John? I haven't heard from you. They told me you went to the Philippines, and you were living in the Philippines. How's it going?
I am fine.
Oh,
Most of the
how's
people are not getting it.
yeah, how's the food in the Philippines? I remember you told me you were going there. You had a little problem with the law, and you were going to the Philippines, and you were telling me that the food was pretty good there. What are you eating over there in the Philippines? What's going on? What are you eating over there? You got any sticky rice? Hello? John? I guess I won't hear from you for a couple more years now.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes? Hello?
Good evening. My name is Jane. I am actually here to help you achieve the most out of your Medicare plan in this open enrollment, including food card, free medication, and cashback of up to $250 so that you can benefit more without paying any extra cost. So do you have Medicare Part A and B?
Yes, I have that.
You are eligible for the new updates. I am just connecting in a verification officer to assist you now. Please hold on for a second.
Okay.
Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line and you'll be transferred to the next available agent.
Okay.
To us. Please stay on the line and you'll be transferred to the next available agent.
Malcolm with Medicare benefits. How you doing?
I'm okay.
May God bless you. Well, it won't take much time. Actually, this call is about Medicare. So I just want to make sure you do have Medicare Part C and B, right?
Medicare A and B, yes. I have the A and the B. The Medicare, yes.
Perfect. And how old are you?
I'm only 75.
And now, in the age of 70, man, to be honest with you, your voice still looks young over the telephone. You don't sound like 75.
Oh, thank you.
And, yes, ma'am. And do you make your own decisions, or do you have a power of attorney?
I always make my own decisions. I wouldn't trust any person to make a decision for me. The next thing you know, you're in trouble when you give them that kind of power over you. I would never do that. No, I make it all myself. Hello?
Hello?
Ooh, I wanted to keep you. Ooh.
Okay, folks, that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you got a few laughs and some knowledge of these clowns that are trying to scam us. Please pass around my videos. Hey, if you're interested in martial arts, check out MCM Wing Chun. Hopefully my voice will be coming back to do my characters again. And you all take care and be careful out there, and best wishes. Till next time. I'll try a Kermit. I'm going to try. Okay, next time. I can't do a Kermit. Okay, you all take care. Bye for now.